All right, it's Debbie, and I am helping you improve how you age while I help myself. And I'm sharing my experiments and my new discoveries and what might work for me, might not work for you. We're all different. But I do know the research I've been sharing on the podcast about muscle protein synthesis, MPS, and why men and women as we age need to really prioritize protein, ideally from animal sources. Getting your fatty meat for most of us is great, and proper digestion, nutrient absorption. We want to have good gut health and all the holistic method elements I talk about. But I'm excited to share. I saw an email today. I want to share with you one of the supplements because I can't eat enough protein to get my 150 grams a day that I'm trying to get morning and evening. I'm trying to get back into the habit of taking my perfect aminos and hitting my protein goals because I'm trying to avoid muscle loss. I actually want to get stronger and not have anabolic resistance, that fight to not lose muscle, sarcopenia. So I don't like sweeteners. And I know you've been hopefully listening and other people talking about the importance of muscle health. Muscle protein synthesis, it is, I don't know how many videos I've done on this, but check out this blog, Muscle Protein Synthesis. But what I wanted to share is how to get that protein. So in October, I created this 30-day challenge, and I'm going to do it again for January, February. So if you want to do the Perfect Amino Challenge, you can save 20% with our code, podcast code, Coach Debbie Potts. Incorporate strength training in, sprint interval training, and focus on sleep, stress management, and other holistic methods. So this is what I'm going to redo for January, February, but I need to supplement more. Kion has a great grass-fed whey protein. As I said, don't like the sweeteners. So this is an option. If you click on their website, you can get vanilla, chocolate, or unflavored. Now, of course, unflavored doesn't taste as great, but you can add stuff to it. Or what I'm just trying to do is have it with water and shake it. But this is how you can get good muscle repair recovery after you work out. And I've heard before sleep, but you can test it out on yourself, see how you feel. This is the back of the label. Kion, we have the a link to for discount Coach Debbie Potts. 20 grams is one scoop, but if you've been paying attention, 20 grams is not enough for us female athletes. So that 20 grams doesn't work to create that stimulus. So we need double it up, 40 grams. Less powder supplements are ideal, but this is a quick and easy 2 scoops mixed with water in a shaker bottle or best in a blender. But that's something I'm going to order. I just finished my bag. I tried making it with my Laird's mushroom hot cocoa and put the protein 2 scoops, and it didn't mix well. It was very lumpy. So hot water, I don't think works for it. So check out this blog. I'll update it for January if you want to join. But talking about the importance of anabolic resistance, why we need to double our protein up, and why we need to focus on more strength training and getting that weight. So listen to my many videos on this or audio podcasts, but talking about this information we need to prioritize and how. So Perfect Aminos, my other favorite, and we did a few episodes with them the last year. There's 3 podcasts with them. But you can save 20% with Coach Debbie Potts, help support the podcast fees that we have. And Perfect Aminos, guess what? If you don't like the tablets, because I'll take 5 in the morning, but I have to double up. So I need 10 tablets in the morning, 10 at night. But if you don't like that, because I know a lot of people don't like taking capsules or tablets and don't like sweeteners myself, they have a new unflavored. Now, it does say unflavored option, no added citric flavoring malic acid. But the blog page you can look at on their email I just got, and I'll have to find where that is. Perfect Aminos powder. So it has a little bit of sweetener in it, but it's a type that doesn't give me a headache because that they said is processed. So They said pure amino acids are quite bitter. We have added a very slight amount of sweetening to take the edge off it. So it's not totally unflavored, no sweeteners, but it has three key natural plant-based sweeteners, which I don't like, but I know if you can't take the tablets and you can't eat enough real food protein, this is a good option, right? So supplementing is when we can't get enough through our food. It does have monk fruit stevia, but this is a stevia I've learned from Sean Wells. It doesn't bother me. That's natural. So there's synthetic, of course, now stevia, and there's natural stevia. The stevia is a really long word. It's shortened REB-M. So stevia reb M is a natural source of stevia that doesn't give me the headache. A lot of companies are using the cheaper source of stevia. And I discovered this at Expo West last year. There's different types you got to look for or ask what type of stevia do you have in your product? Okay, so what Body Health says in their blog today, monk fruit, stevia reb M, and catamephe, Katemfe fruit, and that has really long word, Thamatoccoccus danilelli extract. Now they say that this is the most natural sweetening system. There is in a supplement that contains absolutely no hidden artificial sweeteners. Just like the other powders, the unflavored Perfect Aminos is 100% vegan, non-toxic, and free of gluten, soy, dairy, and MSG. So you can mix it with juice, which I wouldn't do juice because it's sugar, and smoothie, but I'm not a fan of that because most people are getting too much sugar carbs. So good trend when you're having this post workout, you can use that extra carbs or pre-workout. Uh, but you might just have it in water and shake it up. They also suggest you can bake with it. So super cool if you're into cooking or baking. They say you can cook with this in your recipe up to 500 degrees and it'll still retain the amino acid structure. And they have the nucleic acid building blocks that the DNA and RNA are composed of. So you can listen to my podcast. I have 3 episodes the past year with the team leaders at Body Health. So we can optimize perfect aminos used within our cells in the creation of a new protein and muscle, helping ensure proper protein synthesis and support genetic health and performance. So check out this new unflavored option. Again, Kion has unflavored whey protein. And I'll update this blog if you want to join me, because I was like accountability partners and taking this morning and evening and working on this 30-day challenge to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So again, if you don't know what that means, head over to the blog or other podcasts, look up muscle protein synthesis. It means the process by which the body builds new protein molecules to repair and grow muscle tissue. So you can read that or listen to it in your car ride, looking at the leucine threshold and how do you stimulate muscle protein synthesis. I did a deep dive and where to find that in food. But that's why I always come back to I can't eat that much protein in a day. I get full. And that's kind of the point of, or benefit, not so much the point of eating more meat-based diet. So resistance training stacked with protein, stress management, getting in that all in. So check out how you can improve your metabolism as you age. Muscle protein synthesis. We have to double the protein intake that we used to do. It doesn't work. So 20 grams of protein doesn't work anymore. We need 40, 50 grams of protein for us females with lower estrogen. Men probably as well could benefit from a little more, that avoiding that loss of muscle mass, trying to support our hormones and increase our basal metabolic rate, not have our metabolism drop. So just a little blurb on that. So you can check out Coach Debbie Potts for a discount on Body Health and look up Perfect Aminos. And you can listen to our 3 episodes on the podcast channel. All right, here's to getting stronger this year and keeping our metabolism speeding up, not getting slower. Are you with me? Let me know if you want to join the challenge and we'll do a group on Facebook. See you later.